Gents, how are we doing? Hope all is well. My name is James Hempton. You're very welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to speak about masculinity. Now, this was a concept I didn't understand for a great part of my life, up until about 2 years ago, where I came across a book called The Way of the Superior Man, and it completely changed my paradigm on how I viewed masculinity, how I viewed myself, and how I then tapped in to the masculine essence that I now have. Growing up, I never felt empowered, I never felt masculine, I never really felt strong. I never lived a life of principle or any sort of philosophy at all. But these 7 laws of masculinity have helped me ground myself, become more centered, and become more of a man as well. Starting off in life, I had no real sense of direction. I went into a career that I wasn't very passionate about at all. Found myself in that career for about 6-7 years, and I'm coming to the end of that career now and stepping into a new space as well as becoming a men's coach. That is what I'm destined to do. I've now found my purpose, and it's something I'll touch on in this video as well. Like, your purpose is your core fundamental of your masculine essence, and if you don't have a purpose in life, your purpose is to go and find your purpose. But anyway, you are going to be educated today on 7 laws, like I mentioned there, that are going to help ground you, become more of a masculine man, and tap into that zest and vitality that is inside of your balls right now. So we're going to get started here today. Like I mentioned, the 7 laws of masculinity, and we're going to go with number 1, right? So law 1, and law 1 is to take responsibility, take responsibility, S-I-B-I-L, for your life. Okay, so take responsibility for your life. So what does this mean, to take utter responsibility for your life? You are not a man unless you do this, right? So what boys do is play the victim. They don't want to take on any responsibility. The whole boy psychology is to abdicate your responsibility. You know, it's not my fault, it's their fault. It's to play the victim. It's not to take ownership of your problems, because, you know, at the end of the day, it might not be your problem, it might not be your issue, but it's always your responsibility. And that's always within your control, is to take responsibility of your life and be a man of authority, be a man of integrity, lead by example as well. And you do this through your actions. Are you responsible in your life? Are you showing up in a physical sense, right? So we got responsibility for the physical body, but you also have a responsibility for your emotional state. Are you in control emotionally? Do you have emotional mastery? Are you also financially set up? C-I-A-L-L, financially set up. So you got the whole components here. Taking responsibility physically. How do you look physically? I can always tell the character of a man by how he holds himself, by how he walks into a room, by how his posture is, and by his muscle mass, and just the overall strength of his body. I can tell so much, and everyone can as well. So are you taking full responsibility for your physical element of your life? You know, have you demonstrated physical mastery? Can you do 20 push-ups? Can you do 10 pull-ups? Can you do 30 squats with your body weight? Do you have physical mastery? Because at the end of the day, that shows complete and utter responsibility. Responsibility comes down to your ability to respond to situations. So how are you responding on a day-to-day basis? In a physical sense, are you taking care of the vessel? Are you sleeping enough at night? You know what I mean? Are you taking care of your hormones? All this contributes to becoming a masculine man. We want to develop and harness and hone our masculinity. So, you know, you have to take responsibility for all areas of your life. It's all your responsibility as a man. And that's where you go from that kind of boy psychology of, you know, abdicating your responsibility, to a man psychology where you take on full ownership of everything got to do in your life. And look, I'm still working on this as well. I'm getting there bit by bit. I'm improving each and every day. And that's what we want to do. We want to improve ourselves each and every day. Emotional. Are we taking control? Are we taking stock of our emotions? Are we aware of our emotions? Are we consciously driving the vehicle forward and knowing where we're going, and knowing how to control ourselves, and, you know, knowing how to harness our emotions and not be reactive, more respond appropriately and in a very stoic manner as well? Are we doing that? Are we taking on responsibility emotionally? And then financially as well, your finances. As a man, it's very important. You know, how we provide value to the world often comes down to, so how much value we provide to the world is often correlated with how much we get paid for. All right, you've got to understand this, that all these areas are all your responsibility, and make sure that they are in check.